3 German luxury SUVs you should avoid in 2026. And 4 that actually make sense to own. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. Some of the most impressive luxury SUVs on the market are also the fastest ways to destroy your money once depreciation and repairs kick in. On paper, they look perfect. On a test drive, they feel incredible. But long-term ownership tells a very different story. For this breakdown, we're not relying on opinions or brand loyalty. This list is built from Consumer Reports' reliability data, real depreciation curves, ownership receipts, and engine-by-engine track records. Some of these SUVs lose 60 to 70% of their value in just a few years. Others quietly pass 100,000 miles with far less drama if you buy the right configuration. In this video, we're separating lease-only luxury, Q5, from the ones you can confidently own in 2026. Engine codes matter, transmissions matter, and buying the wrong generation can turn a premium SUV into a financial trap. We've reshuffled the order, updated the data, and focused on what actually matters if this is your money on the line. Let's start with the SUVs that look great, but you should think twice before owning. We're starting with one of the most impressive German luxury SUVs you can drive, and one of the worst ones to buy in 2026. This is the BMW 9. And to be clear, this is not a bad vehicle. In fact, it's outstanding to drive. The ride quality is excellent, the cabin feels futuristic, and real-world range is genuinely strong. The problem isn't the product, it's the ownership math. Depreciation on the ASKs is brutal. We're talking over 50% value loss in just 3 years, with 5-year projections approaching 70%. That means a 6-figure SUV quickly turns into a used car bargain, and not in a good way for the original owner. Add software instability, infotainment glitches, and the reality that BMW is already moving to a new EV platform with faster charging and better efficiency, and the current X starts to feel obsolete fast. This is the definition of a lease-only luxury SUV. Enjoy it under warranty, enjoy the tech, then hand it back. Buying one outright in 2026 means accepting massive depreciation and long-term uncertainty. Incredible experience, terrible long-term ownership proposition. Next up is another luxury SUV that looks fantastic on a test drive, but becomes a financial problem once the honeymoon ends. This is the Audi Q8 e-tron, Audi's first serious attempt at a luxury electric SUV. When it launched, the tech felt advanced. In 2026, it already feels dated. Charging speed is the first issue. What once seemed acceptable now lags far behind newer EVs with faster architectures. Range is the second problem. Real-world numbers hover around the mid-200-mile mark, which simply isn't competitive anymore. But the real damage comes from depreciation. The Q8 e-tron is one of the worst performers in the luxury SUV segment when it comes to resale value. Owners are seeing massive drops in just a few years, especially now that Audi has effectively replaced it with newer, more efficient electric models. This creates a perfect storm: outdated tech, slower charging, and brutal depreciation. The car itself is comfortable, quiet, and well-built, but ownership math doesn't care how nice the interior feels. In 2026, this is another clear lease-only SUV. Buying one outright means accepting rapid value loss and an aging EV platform that Audi has already moved past. We're closing the avoid list with a name that surprises a lot of buyers: the Mercedes-Benz GLE. Because on the surface, this looks like the perfect luxury SUV. The interior is stunning, the tech is cutting edge, and the driving experience under warranty is genuinely excellent. But in 2026, ownership beyond warranty is where the problems begin. Consumer reliability data and owner reports tell the same story: transmission hesitation, rough shifting, infotainment crashes, screen reboots, climate control failures, and random electrical warnings. The issue isn't one single defect, it's system complexity. The GLE is packed with software-dependent features that age quickly and become expensive once coverage ends. MBUX is impressive when it works, but repairs can cost thousands and are often not covered once the warranty expires. Add depreciation of over 50% in 5 years, and the financial risk compounds fast. This creates a clear rule. The GLE is a fantastic SUV to lease, not to own long-term. Enjoy it for 3 years, enjoy the comfort and technology, then give it back before the repair bills start stacking up. In 2026, buying a GLE outright only makes sense if you're prepared for rising tech-related costs after warranty. Now let's talk about the German luxury SUV that actually earns its reputation when you own it long-term. This is the BMW X5 xDrive 40, and in 2026 it remains the benchmark for buyers who want performance, comfort, and reliability without unnecessary drama. The secret is under the hood. The B58 3.0-liter turbocharged inline-6 is one of the most proven modern engines on the market, shared across multiple BMW platforms and even trusted by Toyota in the Supra. In the X5, it delivers strong, smooth power with 375 horsepower while maintaining excellent long-term durability when serviced correctly. Paired with the ZF 8-speed automatic, this drivetrain has a track record that stretches well past 150,000 miles with predictable ownership costs. The X5 doesn't rely on fragile gimmicks to impress. The ride quality is comfortable, the cabin is quiet, and the interior tech feels mature rather than experimental. Depreciation is also far more reasonable than rivals, which means you're not watching your money disappear the moment the warranty ends. Skip the V8 models, stick with the xDrive 40i, follow the maintenance schedule, and this is one of the safest German luxury SUVs you can confidently own in 2026. Next is the SUV that proves you can have driving excitement and long-term reliability in the same package. This is the Porsche Macan, specifically the S and GTS trims equipped with Porsche's PDK transmission. In 2026, the Macan remains one of the safest luxury SUV buys if you actually plan to own it beyond warranty. The reason is simple. Porsche engineered this vehicle like a sports car first, not a rolling tech demo. The PDK dual-clutch transmission has an outstanding reliability record compared to most dual-clutch gearboxes, with owners reporting well over 100,000 miles on original clutches when properly maintained. Performance is strong, with the Macan S delivering quick acceleration and the GTS stepping into true sports car territory. But what really separates the Macan is how it feels to drive. Steering feedback, chassis balance, and brake feel are unmatched in this segment. Inside, Porsche kept physical controls and a driver-focused layout instead of relying entirely on touchscreens, which ages far better over time. Downsides exist. Rear seat space is tight, and options get expensive quickly. But from an ownership perspective, the Macan rewards buyers who value durability and engagement over sheer size. If driving matters and you want a German luxury SUV that won't punish you after warranty, the Macan S or GTS earns its spot near the top. Next is the SUV that proves you don't need a full M badge to get real performance and long-term reliability. This is the BMW X3 M40i, and in 2026, it remains one of the smartest performance-oriented luxury SUV buys on the market. The reason is simple. The B58 engine. This 3.0-liter turbocharged inline-6 has earned a reputation as one of BMW's most durable modern powertrains, with documented high-mileage ownership when properly maintained. In the X3 M40i, it delivers strong acceleration, instant torque, and everyday usability without the extreme maintenance costs of the full X3M. Paired with the ZF 8-speed automatic, the drivetrain is smooth, responsive, and proven. What makes the X3 M40i especially appealing is balance. It's quicker and more engaging than most compact luxury SUVs, yet far easier and cheaper to live with long-term than high-strung performance models. The chassis feels tight, the steering is precise, and the size is ideal for daily use without sacrificing practicality. Fuel economy isn't its strength, but owners don't buy this car for efficiency. They buy it for performance, without regret. Skip the full M version. Stick with the M40i. Follow the maintenance schedule. And this is one of the few German luxury SUVs you can confidently own past warranty in 2026. We're closing the list with the German luxury SUV that quietly gets everything right without trying too hard. This is the Audi Q5, and for buyers who want extra performance, the SQ5. In 2026, this remains Audi's safest long-term SUV ownership bet if you choose the right years and engines. The key is under the hood. The Q5, equipped with the EA888 Gen 3 2.0-liter turbo engine, has proven to be one of Audi's most reliable modern powertrains, with strong real-world longevity when serviced on schedule. Step up to the SQ5 and you get the 3.0-liter turbocharged V6 paired with the ZF 8-speed automatic, a combination that delivers excellent performance without the fragile complexity found in larger Audi SUVs. What makes the Q5 special is balance. It's not oversized, it's not underpowered, and it doesn't overwhelm owners with unnecessary tech. The ride is comfortable, the interior is well finished, and the driving experience feels polished rather than experimental. Depreciation is also far more reasonable compared to models like the Q7, Q8, or first-generation electric Audis. Maintenance isn't free, but it's predictable. Expect water pump or thermostat service around higher mileage, not catastrophic drivetrain failures. If you want a luxury SUV that feels premium, drives well, and won't punish you after warranty, the Q5, or the SQ5 if you want more power, is a smart and rational way to close this list in 2026. So there you have it. 3 German luxury SUVs to avoid, and 4 that actually make sense to own in 2026. The difference isn't the badge, it's the engine, the platform, and how the car ages once the warranty is gone. Buy the wrong one, and depreciation and repairs will punish you. Buy the right one, and you get luxury without regret. Now, I want to hear from you. Which SUV would you buy with your own money? And which one did you cross off your list after this video? Drop your year, mileage, and repair costs in the comments. If this saved you from a bad buy, hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned. More smart buyer guides are coming.